Greetings, everyone. Here are some quick tips and savvy business advice from a savvy female entrepreneur, making sure you know your purpose and destiny in the marketplace. On today's video, I wanted to share with you 7 tips my former boss, my former employer, taught me about business and customers. If you like these tips, please share because sharing is caring, and you may know someone who could use these tips just as much as you. All right, so today I wanted to share 7 things that my former boss shared with me. Number 1, make the right kind of mistakes. Number 2, learn to handle small problems effectively. Number 3, show effort and you'll be given opportunities and skills. Number 4, if you don't ask for what you're worth, it won't be given to you automatically. Number 5, be trustworthy. Number 6, be so great that it's hard to replace you. And number 6, my favorite, after you quit your job, this is to all you career professionals still in your job, wanting to start your own business. After you quit your job, hire your boss. I did all these 7 things, and I wanted to share with you just one of the tips today. Okay, starting with number 1, make the right kind of mistakes. So, we're not perfect, right? We're human. Some mistakes we make will teach us valuable lessons. And if you are smart, like I know you are, you will learn from those mistakes and make sure that you, A, don't make the same mistake twice. That is always our goal, to not repeat mistakes time and time again. And number 2, that the mistakes that you have made, you will be mindful to help others to avoid the mistakes you made. And C, to develop an atmosphere where you always seek to provide excellence and not perfection, because perfection is actually negative. Perfection is saying, I'm not good enough, it will never be good enough, because you're just trying to make something so perfect, it's almost unrealistic. But you want to strive for excellence, because excellence seeks to improve things, and to make improvements, it's really good. It's a positive aspect. And let me just give you a quick example of something that happened at my first job. So this particular female boss that I had about back in the early 2000s, she is a senior vice president still to this day of a national asset and wealth management organization, and she is just excelling in her career. She post-divorce was got into the asset management business and just started to excel. So one of the things I really admired about her is that she was in a male-dominated industry, but she made some strategic moves to put herself on top. One day, I was relatively new to the company, and I was a sales and marketing associate. And one day, because back in the early 2000s, 2001, we didn't have as many automated systems as we have now with apps and phones and software, that one top client who regularly received monthly dividend checks, she got her check, but for one reason or another, her name or address was not spelled correctly on her check. So I believe she got it late. And that day, my boss came to my desk and kindly leaned over to scold me, to say, you know what, Sean, your clients won't leave us because we lost the money. They expect that because, you know, they were stockbrokers and we were doing, you know, wealth and asset management. But your clients will leave you if you don't know how to spell their name correctly on their check. So I took that really harshly. I took it strongly, actually, and I strive to not make that mistake again. And a wise person is always learning. A fool is one who continues on in its folly. You know, it goes by its own understanding. It starts to make excuses. A fool says, don't blame me, blame this person. You know, I wrote it correctly on the piece of paper, whatever the excuse would be. A fool avoids, you know, any kind of acceptance of responsibility and never learns. So what I learned is to, you know, use the wisdom that was told to me, whether it was strong or harsh or not, and to not make any, to be strategic about not making those kind of mistakes, because some mistakes you can recover from and some mistakes you can't recover from. So as I began to understand this principle, I just began to be more in excellence and develop my own system for making sure that those clients received their checks on time and received it with the correct spelling of their address and name. And so that's just my first quick tip on how you can learn from your past experiences, especially past work experiences. So I will share number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in a later video. But how about you consider something that your former boss, a former employer, has taught you, and take some time to write it down and see how it can help you in your current situation. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this tip for today. Bye.